Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another RTA review, and this RTA review is going to be for the Kylin RTA. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we are with the Kylin RTA. This is the box that it comes with. It's the standard Vandy Vape box. It does tell you what color it is. Mine's in stainless steel. And then it's got like a little bit of information here, just talking about the airflow and the 6mm chimney and Pyrex glass and things like that. And then you open it up, and then there's the star of the show. We've got the Kylin RTA. It does come with 3 drip tips, the one that's currently on it, plus an additional 2. They are goon style drip tips. This right here is an extension so that you can actually use the 6mm glass. In mine, I actually used it because I was trying it out and everything, and I was using this, and I broke the 6mm glass, so I can't do the extension right now. So we're going to use the 2mm shorty. It does come with an extra 2mm glass, but not a 6mm glass, which I really think is crazy. I wish it came with the extra 6mm glass, but it didn't. So we'll go ahead and take this out, and then in the bottom, we take this part out here. We've got the instruction booklet, and this tells you, you know, about taking it apart, how you can take it apart, how you can actually install the cotton, and here it tells you how to change it from 2mm to 6mm, and then of course how to contact customer service and things of that nature, and then it goes on to other languages. And then also in the box, which I love, 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 you've got different color O-rings. We've got some red, some orange, some yellow, some blue or teal. It also comes with a 510 drip tip adapter. And I think that that's phenomenal. I think all of them should. Whether or not I use a 510, there might be somebody that might like it. Plus it's got your little Allen key. So that is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and move this out of the way. And we're going to go over to our Kylin RTA. So put that there, and here it is, start of the show. I'll zoom in a little bit, and on one side it does say Kylin, on the other side it's got the Vandy Vape logo, and then on the bottom it's got the airflow. This is wide open. It does click into place, so it's got 1, 2, 3 clicks and it's off, and what happens to one side happens to the other. 1, 2, 3, and it's back on. There's your juice flow control right there. Again, it does have a goon style drip tip, so that's what it comes with. The other ones, there are 2 different other shapes. I actually prefer to use my goon style drip tip that is in purple, so we're going to keep this one on. So like I said, it fits perfectly. You don't have to worry about it, so any of the drip tips that you have, you can use. And then we've got, it is a top fill. And this is actually how you would fill it. You would actually put the liquid down the sides, never down the chimney, only down the sides. The chimney is there to screw into the top cap to keep that tight. And that's what that looks like. I'll go ahead and close that up. And then we will look at the bottom. In the bottom, it says here Kylin, and then it's got Steven's signature there. It's a little bit like smudgy. Sorry about that. There we go. Now you can see it a little bit better. A little smudgy from touching it and cleaning it. So there we go. And we take it apart. And this is the part that I love, love, love. I am so into postless decks now. It is crazy. I love, love, love postless decks. This one actually already has a build in it, so I'm not going to put a build in it. This one came out perfectly. It's just some fused Claptons that I threw in there, 3mm diameter, like I like them. And they're the grub screws that you would actually unscrew to install them. It's got them there. This has bottom airflow and then the side airflow. So you're getting nothing but flavor on this. And especially if you're using the shorty glass, you get a little bit more flavor, but I haven't noticed the flavor diminishing with the 6mm glass either before I cracked it. So yeah, so that's how that goes. And I just have them positioned where they're kind of like right over the airflow, but the other airflow is going to get it. So you don't really have to like maneuver it. You're going to have airflow everywhere. Here's where you would put your cotton. We do want to make sure that we have enough cotton in there to cover these wicking channels, but we do not want to overstuff it. So you don't want to just start shoving it down there. You want to fluff it up, make sure it's blocking it, and you should be good. So yeah, so that's it. So we're going to go ahead and wick this up. and vape on it. So let's go ahead and wick it. So for this, I'm going to be using my Captain PD 270 because it's pretty and it matches my purple drip tip. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to put this on here. I do want to just dry fire my coils, make sure that they're firing evenly. And I put that on there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be doing a review of this very shortly. And I've got it on low so that I can go ahead and pulse my coils. Make sure that those are heating up. I did clean this and then I was using it. Let's go ahead and heat those up. Oh yeah. Get those glowing. There we go. Got it in camera focus. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Turn that up just slightly. And there we go. All right. So we're ready now. Let's rock this. All right. So I'm going to let that cool down for a second. While it's cooling down, I'm going to go ahead and get my cotton ready. And my all-time favorite, Kendo Vape Cotton Gold Edition. This is what I am going to be using. And let's go ahead and do that. Finding the end is the hardest part here. Just gonna grab some cotton, rip some off. Ah, yes. Again, favorite cotton. I'm actually gonna be trying out some new cotton soon. So yeah. Be trying that and see how that works. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and just rip it in half. Let me zoom out a little bit more, makes it a little bit easier. And then I'm just going to start rolling it up like I usually do. And I'll feel the thickness as I'm going. You don't want it too tight in the coil, but so I actually twist it from the inside out and it makes it longer. If you notice, this is a lot longer than it was, and it also thins it out some. So from the inside out, and then we'll go ahead and put that in there. Get my little famous tweezers. There they are. So let me pull this through. Yeah, I have just a little bit too much in there. So let's take a little bit off. Oh yeah, it's much better. And put that through. There we go. Yep, it's going through a lot better. There we go. Not too tight, not too loose. Get that centered there. Pull off a little bit extra here. And start doing the same thing on this side. And I know a lot of people like to speed through this part, but I really like to take my time and do this part on camera with you while I'm explaining what I'm doing, only because I get a lot of questions regarding wicking. So I figure that it makes it a little bit easier to explain if I'm actually doing it and explaining it while I'm on camera. That way I can just refer you to my wicking. So there you go. Sorry if it takes a little bit longer, but there we go. And then I'm going to grab my handy dandy scissors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to gauge it to about the bottom of the airflow, or the juice flow. So right to about right here. And I can always cut more later. So again, just bring that down. There we go. The cotton out of the way. And as usual, I am going to fluff it out because I like my cotton fluffy. So when it's sitting in the juice channels, it's easier for it to wick up if it's fluffy. Rather than it being stiff, it's harder for the juice to get up to the coil. So I'm going to fluff that out a little bit. Okay. Take off the excess. And I just want to feel to see how it's going to be. I think there's still a little bit, this one now that I've fluffed it out is a little bit too long. So again, this is a process, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim some more here. And then we'll put it in. Again, we're not going to shove it in. We're just going to lay it in the wicking channel. There we go. It's nice and fluffy. and make sure that it's blocking those holes. We definitely want that because if it's not blocking the holes, it could tend to leak. I'm just gonna put that in there. Actually, I think it's to me, it just feels a little bit too thick still. So we're gonna fluff it out some more. That's why I like doing this on camera. So you can see it's not just a 1, 2, 3 process. You do have to sometimes play with your cotton and thin it out and do what you need to do, because that's just the way that it is when you're wicking anything. And everybody's got their own way. This is my way. If you do it a different way, that's fine for you. But this is my way, and it feels much better now when I put it in there. Just not. There we go. And drop that one in there. I just want it to go in front of the wicking hole or the juice flow hole, but I don't want it like stuffed. So just want it to block those channels. So there we go. Let me zoom in a little bit so that you can see this. I have it in there, but it's loose. It's not really, really tight. But I can feel it in there. Okay. That side's done. And it's in there, but it's loose. It's not sticking out or anything. So then we're going to thin this one out a little bit more. I love these tweezers. These are like my favorite tweezers. And I think I'm going to trim this just a little bit more as well. There we go. Just stick it in there. And stick this side in there. There you go. Making sure that it's covering the holes. Not really shoving it in. I'm just trying to make sure that it's like in the way of the holes, because like I said, if you're not covering up those holes, it will tend to leak. I'm just going to tap it out. Making sure that it's in there. Feels good. And this is the end result here. I'm sorry, my OCD, I have to have it looking even. That's just my pet peeve. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and juice her up. What I am gonna do is I was actually sent this fried cream cake strawberry from Alexandra Parker from Assassin Suicide to try out. So I'm dying to try this, so we are gonna try this. So as usual, I am going to drip some on my coils and then pulse it so that it wets the wicks that are inside my coils. Let's go ahead and do this. And turn it up a little bit. Do it again. I just feel that it actually gives a lot better flavor and no ramp up time for the cotton if you do it this way. It smells good. I have never tried this flavor, so I'm like really, really excited. I'll go ahead and wet my wicks. All right, in there. I want all my cotton wet. Oh, look at me, I'm just dripping everywhere. And I just want to fix my cotton. Make sure it's all lubed up nice. Make sure it's all shoved in. I don't want anything coming out. And yep, I think we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and put on the top, and then we can go ahead and fill it. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw on my top. The threads on this are really, really nice. I was very, very surprised on how easy it was to actually put this on. So I'm going to close off my juice flow. As I told you before, all you need to do is just turn it, and it turns really easy. And I'm going to shut off my airflow too. I won't lie, it's a little bit difficult to shut off the airflow if you have nails without taking the top off. And my juice flow is closed. I'll do it again. There we go. And take off the top. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now, I will tell you, the juice flow control is a little bit loose because every time I try to take off the top, it does open back up. So you want to be careful with that. So let's go ahead and fill this up. Oh, this smells really good. I'm so excited. I have never, out of all the juices that I've tried, I've never tried this flavor. So I'm really, really excited. I wish they had a 3 milliliter glass though. But there we go. Filled it up. Put the top on. And that's done. And we will go ahead and open our juice control. And look at the bubbles. Look at the bubbles. Oh yeah. And then we'll open up the airflow as well. Oh, juice control again. There we go. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. So let's go ahead and go on top and we'll go ahead and take a vape. I'm excited. There we go. Okay, so here we are back on top with our Kylin RTA, and it looks perfect with that purple drip tip and this rainbow color Captain mod. So yeah, looks good. Let's take a vape. Awesome, awesome, awesome flavor. A few specs on this is that it's a postless 24 karat gold plated deck, which you saw on the up close. It's got the side airflow and the bottom airflow, which is awesome. You can do single or dual coil in this. I personally like it with the dual coil, so I don't think I would do a single coil in this. I would prefer probably like an RDA to do a single coil than an RTA of this type. It comes with the 3 drip tips plus the 510 connection. It also fits your goon style drip tips, which I love. It's got 3 glasses that come with it. 2 of them are the shorty 2 mils, and then it comes with the 6 mil, which of course I broke. So yeah, about that. Anyway, it comes with the extension. It is 24.5 millimeters wide, and it's with the shorty glass, it actually comes out to about 26 millimeters in the middle. So it actually expands out a little bit more so that you get a little bit more juice, even though it's only 2 milliliters. But with the 6, it would have been better. The pros on this is the fact that it gives you so many extras. You've got the extra glass, which is good. The 6 mil glass, I'm glad that it comes with that, because I forget which one it was. I want to say that it was the reload. It only has the one size, and I really wish that it would have had the bigger glass. I think I would have liked it even better. This one, it comes with all those drip tip options. It does come with the glass options. It comes with single or dual coil options, but I prefer dual coil. The only con that I found with this, and that's my personal con, is the top fill. I don't like that it doesn't have like that little disc thing on it so that you can fill it. It's just got that openness to it. I mean, it's not hard to fill. It fits anything. You can fill it up anyway. But I just don't like it. I think it just looks unfinished, in my opinion. But yeah, so would I recommend it? Yes. If you're looking for an RTA that's got a postless deck, this is one of the top ones that I would say. I'm ever since my Aromomizer Plus, I'm into postless. I love, love, love postless decks. It's easy to build on, easy to wick. I haven't gotten any leaking. If you notice, it's not leaking at all. Again, fluff out your cottons, stick it in there, but don't shove it. Just make sure it's loosely in there, and you shouldn't have any leaking issues. It's got a great airflow. I'm really liking this fried cheese cream cakes. Yeah, fries, the strawberry. This is good. This is really, really good. I don't know if it's because of that or because it's really good, but it's really, really good. So yeah, so if you're looking for it, I'm going to leave the description where I got it and a couple websites down below. And yeah, you can pick one up for yourself. And again, look at that. It looks pretty. So you can visit me on all my social media. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you comment, I will reply to your comments, any questions, comments, or anything like that. If you've noticed in the back there's a couple boxes that have some stuff in it. So I will be doing a giveaway coming up soon. So you might want to make sure that you've got the little bell notification marked on, and that you're subscribed so that you can actually be part of the giveaway when it comes up, and you'll be notified right away. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. So until then. Bye.